meal prep video. I have not made one of these in a while. I haven't been prepping that much, to be honest. I've just been making like the same recipes over and over again, but I have a busy week this week. It's gonna be so much easier if I have some stuff prepped, so let's hop to it. The sun sets in a couple hours and I will lose my lighting, so let's see how much stuff I can prep before the sun goes down. I already prepped all my produce for this week and organized my fridge, so this is what we're working with. I have all my greens prepped, sprouts, some fruit. We just need some like actual meals ready to go. It has been 107 degrees all week, so I haven't turned on my oven at all. I've just been making like salads pretty much. Starting off kind of basic, I'm gonna make a lentil wild rice mushroom stew in my Instant Pot. I feel like I made a variation of this recipe a few times, so I'm sorry if it's a repeat. It's just like so easy for me to throw together. Colin never gets sick of like a big stew. He like loves a hearty stew. He's like an old English traveler. Loves a stew. I definitely said this in my last meal prep video, but since I haven't been prepping much, Colin just says he's starving all the time because he doesn't do any cooking. He does the door dashing. So let's make this mam stew. I'm just in a chatty Cathy mood tonight. Just to do this a little bit faster, I'm just gonna hop right into the recipe and probably do a voiceover. Fresh celery is the best celery. My garden is so sad with this heat wave right now. No amount of water makes it happy. Let's grab some peppers while we're out here. There's a spider. I'm doing this in kind of a hurry because I want to make other things before the sun sets, so I'm just going to dump everything in together. I'm adding in 12 ounces of mushrooms. This is a combination of shiitakes and criminis. Salt-free seasoning blend. Kind of a lot. Some liquid aminos or low sodium soy sauce. That really gives it a nice umami flavor. Colin strongly dislikes finding a bay leaf in his soup, but I feel like I just can't make a soup without a bay leaf. Every soup needs a pinch of thyme. Half veggie broth, half water, because veggie broth is expensive. And I'll save it for my next recipe. I'm gonna measure so I have an accurate measurement. Okay, that was 7 cups of liquid. Organic black lentils. These have such a nicer texture than brown lentils. They're more firm. I've been soaking this cup of black rice for about an hour just to speed up the cooking process a little bit because it takes a long time to cook. Let's add in some of these jalapenos from the garden. Hey, give that a stir, stir, stir. Lastly, some fresh rosemary. And we'll see how this comes out. I'm gonna add some more things once it's finished cooking. Let's pop the lid on. I'm not sure how long to do because I soaked the rice, so maybe that will be good and then I'll do a natural release. My boyfriend absolutely loves when I meal prep mac and cheese, so I'm gonna make hidden veggie mac and cheese to surprise him. And to go on top, I'll make barbecue, soy-free tofu chunks. Not sponsored, but this is one of my favorite new products. Big Mountain soy-free tofu. It's made out of fava beans and it has 64 grams of protein per pack. It's like literally 100% protein, which means like 100% of the calories come from protein. There's no carbs, no fat, which is crazy. Like, this is such a unique product. I feel like I just got to a point where I was eating so much soy, so I feel like it's good to switch it up. Like I would eat tofu pretty much every single day and like some form of soy milk in my breakfast. So yeah, I feel like it's good to like switch it up. Ooh, it is a bad day to have the oven and stove on. It is a hot one. So this is my steaming water for our veggies. I feel like I made hidden veggie mac and cheese in my last video, but that was like buffalo mac and cheese, so it's a little different. I feel bad making the same recipe over and over. Like, I want to give you guys more recipes, but it's just so easy. Like, once you know how to make something, just to keep making it, it's like you don't have to think about like a new recipe. I need some more peppers for my sauce. Okay, I got some more peppers for my hidden veggie sauce. I love having these pepper plants. They are so productive. They just produce peppers like crazy. Oh my god, those just flew everywhere. Butternut squash for my garden. I'll just add in, not too much, because I have so many other veggies in there too. Okay, I really like doing a combination of this coconut amino sauce plus this mushroom umami seasoning. So I'm gonna start out with that as like a marinade, and then after it's done cooking, some of these I'm going to soak in barbecue sauce to go with the mac and cheese. And I think some of these I might make like a herby lemon tofu so it can go on salads. I feel like that would go well on salads. I'm gonna add some of this chunky garlic jalapeno. This has really strong flavor. Uh-oh, this is a really hot pan. Okay, and then for this one, I'm gonna just do a mix of different herbs. Do a little bit of olive oil, help those seasonings stick. Some lemon. Okay, it's ready to be blended. Well, unfortunately, I did lose my lighting, but I'm still gonna keep filming. I'm gonna meal prep a bunch of healthy ice cream using my Ninja Creami. You guys, call me a consumer, overconsumption, but I'm obsessed with my Ninja Creami. I make one at least every day. Like, I make mine super healthy, so it's actually good for you, and I just love that I can add protein powder in there. So it's like the healthiest treat. So I think I'm gonna do 2 vanilla, 1 strawberry, and then I'll make a coffee creamy. Those have been some of my favorite recipes. I kind of do the same recipe every time, just like switched up a little bit. I'm gonna post all my Ninja Creami recipes in a separate video. But I do protein powder, walnuts. Walnuts help make it extra creamy. 8 walnuts in each creamy, so I'm doubling the vanilla. It's gonna be 16 walnuts, very precise. What's amazing about this recipe is I can hide some cauliflower in there. So I do about 3/4 of a cup, okay, in each pint. The protein powder already adds a little bit of sweetness, but to make it more rich, I'm gonna add a few dates. Or if you want to make these lower in carbs, you could do allulose or monk fruit. I use monk fruit sometimes when I make these. I like to add a little bit more vanilla beans. This is optional, but I just think it makes it taste so good. These are kind of expensive. Hint more of vanilla beans. I add an additional 2 scoops of this pea protein, about another cup of milk per pint. So about 2 cups. For my strawberry flavor, I'm gonna do almost the same thing, but with strawberries instead of cauliflower. Ooh. Lastly, I'm making coffee ice cream. So I'm using 1 cup of coffee, about 3/4 a cup of milk, a small handful of walnuts, and a scoop of protein powder, and 2 dates. These recipes are going to be up on my blog, so if you want a printed out copy, you can get one. And those are all of my healthy ice cream recipes I've been making. So we are back to our healthy mac and cheese. I'm going to add in our veggies. That is about 2 cups of cooked veggies. Lemon juice. Squirt, no. Next, I'm adding in about 1/4 cup of hemp seeds, nutritional yeast, a pinch of garlic salt, and frozen cauliflower rice, and milk of your choice. Blend that up, and that is it for our sauce. It came out really good. No oil, no dairy, no soy. Actually surprised at how good this came out. Colin loves peas in his macaroni. We call it mac and peas, so I added some frozen peas in there. Oh, it's getting a little chaotic in here. I'm gonna take my tofu and mix it into this homemade barbecue sauce. I really wanted to make either cookies or a zucchini bread. Definitely am probably not gonna do that tonight. And I also wanted to make some meal prep salads, which I can do that tomorrow. And I guess I could make cookies tomorrow too. Now back to our Instant Pot stew. Once it's finished cooking, I let it do a natural release. And this sounds weird, but add about 1/3 cup of raw almond butter. It's just gonna make it really creamy, like a really thick almond milk. Ooh, I feel like coconut milk would go really good in this. Or you could do coconut milk or tahini. And that's just gonna give it a nice creamy broth. I also added in some nutritional yeast. And that was it for our lentil wild rice mushroom stew. I think I should call it like a Black Forest mushroom stew. I think that sounds yummy. And these came out really good. Soup is just such an easy thing to heat up for lunches. Super convenient for Colin. He loves it. And yeah, I will never stop making Instant Pot soups. And then this is how the mac and cheese came out. This sauce came out delicious, super creamy, and yeah, it came out really good. I will definitely remake that sauce recipe again. Here is the soy-free, high-protein tofu. Love having that prepped. That concludes everything I made. Here's all my ice creams. I think I did pretty good for throwing this all together really fast. This is everything I meal prepped. I think tomorrow I will prep some salads in here and maybe make a sweet treat like zucchini bread or maybe like a blondie bar thing. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you next time.